In this video, we will learn how to set up color swatches in Adobe Illustrator. Swatches are the best way to manage color in your design, and they'll save you a lot of headaches when it comes to printing. The real power of swatches isn't just about avoiding mismatched colors. It's about control. Imagine your coaster design has a logo, some text, and a few shapes all in the same blue. Later, you want to adjust that blue. If you didn't use swatches, you'd have to hunt through the artwork, hoping you don't miss anything that's locked, hidden, or set as a stroke. With a swatch, you only change it once, and every single element updates automatically. Swatches also ensure you don't end up with slightly different shades of the same color, whether from color picking or copy and pasting from other files. Making a swatch in Illustrator is simple. First, pick the color you want. Then, open the Swatches panel and add it as a new swatch. From that point on, every time you need that exact color, just apply the swatch instead of guessing. And if you ever want to tweak the color, you only edit the swatch once, and the entire design updates instantly. That's the real time saver. When you set up a swatch, you'll notice you can choose process or spot color. Process means it will print using the standard 4 inks: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. That's what almost all coaster printing uses. Spot colors are different. They're special pre-mixed inks for things like exact brand colors, metallics, or fluorescents. The thing to remember is that unless a job is specifically run with spot inks, those colors will be converted back to process when it's printed, and that's where Pantone comes in. It's the most widely used system for managing spot colors. Pantone colors are the most common type of spot color. Think of them like recipes for printers. A Pantone swatch tells the press operator how to adjust the ink on press to hit the target color as closely as possible. The challenge is that not every Pantone shade can be reproduced perfectly with process printing. There's always a tolerance. Some colors match very closely, others less so. Unless your job is actually printed with spot inks, what you'll get is a CMYK version matched as closely as possible. Pantone swatch books are a key part of the system. They give the press operator a physical reference to check against while the job is running. If all you supply are CMYK values, there's no visual standard to compare to. And that's when results can drift from what you expected. Another factor is the material itself. Different papers or substrates have different hues. Some look bluish, some more yellow, and some are bright white. That background tint always affects how the final color appears. This is where many customers get tripped up. They stick rigidly to the CMYK values from their brand guide and insist we follow them exactly. On the surface, that sounds like the best way to keep colors consistent. But in practice, it can backfire. It's better to trust your printer to adjust for the ink, the stock, and the press, because they know how to get the closest possible match in the real world. Our advice is to always use swatches when you're building designs. They make it easy to adjust colors, keep your work consistent, and help prevent surprises when the job goes to print. Understand the difference between process and spot colors and how Pantone works in production, and you'll see far better results in the final output. Thanks for watching, and if you want more design tips and printing insights, don't forget to subscribe.